everyone, welcome to the Real World Living videos. This video is the video with the answer on it, and the answer is the answer to the ultimate online course, which is how to be feeling really good in the real world and slowly decreasing your levels of stress. So I have an arm here to help me, and the arm here is telling us that we're going to look at the answer. So, what's the answer then? How do we start to feel better in the real world? The first thing we need to do is to increase our plus feels. Our plus feels need to go up, because if we have higher levels of plus feels, that means our power level goes up, our being you level goes up, and if that happens, then our grief is slowly allowed to empty. The bottles of grief can empty, and then we feel much better. So the first thing we need to do is to increase the levels of our plus feels. The second thing we need to do is we need to make friends with our admin assistant. Our admin assistant has been busy in the office doing all the hard work, and we haven't even realised that admin is there, have we? So the second thing we need to do is to make friends with our admin, and what that will mean is we will start to work with our mind, so our mind, our admin, will become friends with us. Once our admin becomes friends with us, you start to work with your mind. Admin starts to understand that actually you do know what you're doing, you do know how to feel good, be safe in the real world, and so admin will sit down, have a cup of tea, and start letting you make good decisions, which means that you will feel more powerful in the real world. The last thing you need to do is you need to start to make ticks much easier to find. Now, we haven't really covered ticks in the Ultimate Online course, but a tick is something that if you succeed, if you achieve something, if you get a goal, you get a tick. This makes you think you've done well. And normally what happens is people normally run on their mind energy, which is called their tick energy, and their feel energy, which is called their power energy, or what I've been calling being you energy. So what we need to do is, everybody, to be honest, needs ticks. Everybody needs some mind energy, so we're going to make sure that that's quite easy to get. If our tick or mind energy is easy to get, then what happens is admin is happy, because admin has to find the ticks. So first of all, they're easier to get. Secondly, admin finds them easier, so then admin knows that he can sit down and have a cup of tea, and meanwhile let you get on with making good decisions in the real world that make sure you're safe. Once this starts to happen, you start to actually see what is happening, because you are not being run by admin. Admin is not controlling you by emotion. You start to see what is happening in the real world, and very slowly, with a little bit of grief every now and then, you start to feel much better. So this is the answer. These are the three things we have to do. What I'm now going to do is to do separate videos on each of these three things, and then you can start to apply these three things to your day-to-day life. Thank you very much. The next video will be about how to increase your plus feels. Thank you. And bye-bye. Thank you to the hand. Waving.